Hi everyone, welcome back to Learn with Amar. In the previous class, we have discussed the border dispute between India and China, right? So now we are going to continue the topic and discuss about the border disputes between India and Pakistan. So let's go ahead without any further delay. We'll discuss this concept in 4 divisions, 4 sectors. Alright, 4 sectors. I'll just give you a quick sneak peek, like I won't even reveal you the full name of the concept, just call it a teaser, I guess. So the first one is LOC and the second one is WB, the third one is IB, or you can call it like RL. Then we come to SC. Alright, 4 sectors. Yep. Before going to these sectors, let me tell you quickly about what happens or what is there near the border of India and Pakistan. Alright, as we know, this is the border between India and Pakistan, but this is not exact border which the Pakistani or some of the countries in the world draw. Everything is alright, but here this area they draw like this. To be honest, this is the actual border between India and Pakistan right now, right? So why did this happen? We are going to learn in one of these 4 sectors, and let me give you a quick geography on which states and union territories of India share the border with Pakistan. Here we find 2 union territories, here 3 states. Alright, 2 union territories, Kashmir and Ladakh. This is not to scale, of course. This map is not to scale. And the states Punjab, Rajasthan and Gujarat, right? Let me just note, here is the borderline, right? So let's start discussing with the first one, LOC. Of course, it is very familiar to some of you, most of you. So this area from here up to here, alright, this region, this length of border between India and Pakistan is called LOC, or should I make it more decent? First sector, LOC. Its full form is, most of you know, line of control. Alright, line of control. It divides, it separates Indian administered Kashmir. That means I'm considering this area as Indian administered Kashmir, and I'm not considering this area. As you have remembered from the previous video, this area belongs to China, the Aksai Chin region, right? So this is not Indian administered China. Okay, so this region is Indian administered China up to here, and this region we call it as POK. It separates IAK, that is actually not the short form, but yeah, Indian administered Kashmir and POK. POK is Pakistan occupied Kashmir. That means this whole region, it is illegally occupied by Kashmir. It is illegally occupied by Pakistan. This is the border, if you think. So this area is illegally occupied by Pakistan. It is called Pakistan occupied Kashmir. This illegally occupying thing happened in the year 1947, just the year when we got the independence, that is October some day in the month of October. Yeah, right. This is the border. So this land was illegally occupied by Pakistan, and also including to that this region, right, or this region, okay, this region was ceded by Pakistan to China, right. This region of Pak occupied Kashmir, this was ceded illegally to China. Due to this and the illegal occupying of Kashmir by Pakistan, a dispute took place, that is the war between India and Pakistan. Alright, this is the dispute between India and Pakistan here in the region of line of control, that is this. Okay, right. Now we move on to the next one. This is really a simple topic, to be honest. Okay, this is not a scale. Yep. Now coming to next one, WB. We can call it working boundary, right? Working boundary, which this one is called as working boundary. We know that this is LOC, and from the continuation of LOC from here to this, the end of Kashmir, Kashmir sharing the border with Pakistan, okay, up to here, it does not include Punjab. This is the border between Kashmir of India, of course, and Punjab. This is the Punjab of Pakistan, right? Do not confuse, please. There is a Punjab in India as well as there is a Punjab in Pakistan. So just let me write Punjab P, Punjab of Pakistan. Alright, it divides Kashmir of India here and Punjab of Pakistan. Here what the issue is, this Pakistani Punjab, it, according to this boundary, India and Pakistan, both of these countries accept that this Pakistani Punjab belongs to Pakistan, alright, this area. But this Kashmir region, it is not accepted by Pakistan, that some of this Kashmir region belongs to India. It says that, it claims that Kashmir also belongs to Pakistan, this area. So this is not, like, it is not accepted by both the parties. So we can say that this is not internationally, this is not an internationally approved border. Alright, also this LOC is also not internationally approved border. Of course, there is a dispute between India and Pakistan over the POK, right? Also the WB, what is it? Working boundary between Kashmir and Pakistani Punjab. Alright, that's it. And next we move on to the next one, which is IB or RL. So it has two names. Third one, we can call it international boundary, or else we can call it Ratcliffe line. Yeah. So why do we call this Ratcliffe line? This line was named after the creator of this line, or the one who demarcated this line during the British time, during the Indian partition, to be precise. So Ratcliffe, this was named after Sir Cyril Ratcliffe, who demarcated this line. Sir Cyril Ratcliffe. Alright, this line extends from this, let me draw the divisions not to be confused, from here, from working boundary, all the way to Gujarat, somewhere right here. Okay, let's say this part. So this whole border is called as Ratcliffe Line or international boundary. So this is accepted by both the countries or both the parties. So we can call it, yes, it is internationally accepted. Alright. So yes. Okay. That's it, I guess. Nothing else. Yeah, and also it divides. Yeah, important point. It divides Punjab, yeah, Rajasthan, then Gujarat. Punjab, Rajasthan and Gujarat of India, and here we find Punjab, as I already said, and here we find Sindh. So Punjab, Pakistani Punjab and Sindh provinces in Pakistan. Alright, these three states, Punjab, Rajasthan, Gujarat in India, and Pakistani Punjab and what is that, Sindh in provinces in Pakistan. Alright, that's it. Nothing much to discuss about this line. Right. We have already completed 3 of the sectors. Now coming to the the fourth one, which is this one, tiny, right? That is the SC. Fourth one, it is SC, Sir Creek. Before looking into that, we must know what creek is. Creek is a narrow opening, that means narrow, we can call it waterway into land. That means you can see that this is the Gujarat border, right? This one, it extends up to Rann of Kutch. Okay, this extends up to Rann of Kutch. So here we find martial lands. Let me directly write it here. This is a division. Okay, it is located near Rann of Kutch, and these are martial lands. Martial lands. Alright. So India and Pakistan are fighting over these lands called Sir Creek and also called Banganga. Alright. It is also called, Sir Creek is also called Banganga, and India and Pakistan are fighting over this. So we can say it separates, or here the line separates Gujarat of India and Sindh of Pakistan. Alright, very clear. This is shortly about Sir Creek also. So we have discussed it, all the 4 sectors. Before I go, I forgot to tell you about this one, Ratcliffe Line, as I told you previously. Ratcliffe Line. This, as I said, this is Ratcliffe Line, but not only this. Surprisingly, this is also Ratcliffe Line. As during the partition of India, this was also demarcated by Sir Cyril Ratcliffe. Right, this is also called Ratcliffe Line. We will discuss in another video. That is India and Bangladesh. Right, and also LOC, its current form. This one, of course, it's not accurate. It's just approximate. Alright, this current form was LOC, first sector it was. So this current form, it was demarcated after Shimla Agreement in 1972. Alright. Okay, this is briefly about the border disputes between India and Pakistan. I'll meet you in another video with the border disputes between India and another country, random ones. Thank you.